Hey guys! Today I wanted to share with you my books that I have read during February. So I'm going to start off with a book. The original title is The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie, and the series is called Flavia de Luce or whatever this is supposed to be. The author is Ellen Bradley. So what really got me into this book is the cover. I really liked it. So this is the first book about Flavia, or Flav, how she's often called in the book, and she's a, I think, 11-year-old girl, but I think she's 11 years old, and she's really into chemistry and stuff, and she's really good at mixing little potions and doing experiments and everything. And one day she finds a corpse in the garden, and suddenly everyone believes that her father did it, and he is kind of a rich guy, but he's not himself anymore since he lost his wife. So yeah, Flav is the only one who can do anything about that and find the true murderer, and that is basically what she does. So this is what this book is about, and I have to say it wasn't the worst book in the world, definitely not. I did enjoy it and I liked the way it was written, but if you like reading like criminal novels and stuff, this is kind of a boring case. So what she is discovering is not too interesting, I think, and the little riddles and stuff, they're just not too good or anything. So it's really just about the writing style that I like this book. The main character, Flav, is sometimes a little bit annoying. You don't think she's an 11-year-old girl. She could be kind of older, but you know, it's a grown-up man who writes that book, and I wouldn't try to write a book about a small boy. I think I couldn't imagine that. So yeah, I was expecting that this is a little bit, you know. Really like the setting of this. It is, I think, after the Second World War, like shortly after, or in between the World Wars, something like that. Might even be in between both. I don't know, it never really says a year in the books, but you can kind of sort that out with the hints they give you. So I like this setting. They are living in a really big mansion, which I always like, and they have a real cool family history and stuff, and yeah, I don't know, I like this setting a lot. I kind of liked Flav. Sometimes she was a little bit annoying. The case wasn't too interesting, but maybe they will get better. So I think I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars because I did enjoy it. And I think I will one day read the second book, but it's not like on top of my list. So I have so many more books to read before that. But definitely, if you like these cute little stories and you don't need a very thrilling case or anything, this might be a good book. I think it was cute. That was a lot of talking about that book. So next book is this one. It's by Noah Gordon, and it is The Physician. So I think this book is kind of old. How old is it? It's from 1986, so it's kind of old, and I know that my mom has read it a long time ago, but lately there was a movie for that book. It was a European production, so mainly German and British, I think, if I remember correctly. It was with the very awesome Ben Kingsley. I love him so much. And yeah, when I heard that the movie was coming out, I really wanted to read the book, and then I got this for Christmas and I read it, and I really liked it. Yeah, it's just totally my genre. I love everything about Arab countries, especially like in history. And this is in medieval times. So, is that how you say it? I hope that's the correct pronunciation. I'm not that sure. But yeah, it's really interesting. It deals with medicine, with religion a lot. It's a lot about religion because he's actually a Christian boy born in Britain, I think, and he wants to go to Persia to study medicine, which he can't really do in the Christian countries because actually a lot of stuff is forbidden for them. They're not allowed to look into the body too much, and also the Christian priests they think that they're the only persons who care or who can care for the people, and that medicine is just a joke and they're just, you know, trying to be cool or whatever. So he wants to go to the Arab countries where he can actually study real medicine, and he's not allowed to do that because he's a Christian. So he starts his journey, and when he enters the Arab part of the world, he starts pretending to be Jewish. So that's really interesting because he's actually talking a lot about what they do and everything, and he's not really religious. I don't know, he has just far more things in his life that are more important, I guess. So it's not a big deal for him to pretend to be Jewish, but it is actually a big deal because he can be killed for that. So, but I think it's so interesting. And then obviously in the Arab countries he has a lot of how do you call that? Islamic? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? That other religion, you know? He has a lot of friends, and obviously he's I'm so bad at this video right now. It's unbelievable. All in all, what I want to say about this book, I'm sorry, I'm so all over the place with that, but it's really hard for me to find all these words that I don't usually need, you know, in English, because that's not my native language. But all in all, I really, really loved that book, and I think you should go and watch the movie if you can. The movie was really good as well. So I think I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars, and yeah, I have the other 2 books right next to me. And I will read them one day, but the thing is that they're not playing in the Arab countries. Arab? You know what I'm doing. They're not playing in Persia, so they're not that interesting to me at least. But yeah, this one was really, really cool. And the movie, let me just say a few words about that one. I think it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I had my mom watch it with me, as well as my boyfriend and my stepdad. And I think we girls enjoyed it a little bit more. The actor who plays Rob is really hot. I don't know, he's just a cutie, I think. He has really blue eyes, which is amazing. And then obviously I love Ben Kingsley, and the movie tells a different story than the book, which I really enjoyed, because watching the movie midway through the book, it didn't spoil the end at all, because it was a totally different story and there were just a few landmarks that were similar, but the all-over story is very different, and it's a very more nice to the Christian religion, I would say, where the book is kind of not so much on their side, probably. So I also think they will not do another movie, even though there are 2 more books, because the ending was totally different and they would ruin everything if they did another movie. So yeah, if you can, read the book, watch the movie. I loved it. If you're interested in history and especially Arab countries and medicine and religion, which I think are really interesting things, you should definitely read that book. So these would be the books I have read during February. On my blog I will link you the German reviews, which are not as confused and stuff as what I'm talking here, obviously, because when I write things down I can just, you know, whatever. I thought it would be interesting to do a little TBR as well, so my March TBR. Let me know if that's interesting for you. I know that these kind of book videos don't get too many views because I usually do like beauty videos, but I love them, so I will keep doing them. Okay, so as you may have seen, I don't read that many books during a month just because I have to read so much for uni. I just don't get around to read for myself a lot. But the two books I really want to read next month are The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, just because the movie is coming out and I've heard so many good things about this book. I'm really interested in that. And then the next thing would be this one. I don't know what the English title would be, I've never found out. But it is kind of a fantasy story, which I got this book for my birthday, so maybe you have seen it in that video as well. In English, the translated title would be the city with the blue door. I still don't know. Should have looked it up. I'm so stupid, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think this will be cool. I like the little explanation on the back. So this reminded me of The Wizard of Oz just a little bit, so I'm really interested to see what it's all about. And these are going to be the two books that you will definitely see in next month's videos, so I hope you stay tuned for that, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye! This video is going to have so many cutout scenes. Let me see, the original title... Okay, it's been a while, Sorry.